Greetings, hey, it's Susie Q. Today we begin to break down Attraction 41 questions. Today is question number 15. These can be found via podcast and video at YouTube channel Holistic Healing Community by Susie Juravich. Do subscribe to follow this complimentary offering of how to tune in to attracting your desired goal, intent, or juicy, groovy new vibe. Today's question is number 15, and here it is. Ever notice when you're with someone who brings you down? Let me read it again. Ever notice when you are with someone who brings you down? Whew. Now, I have just had the most wonderful few days because I had loving friends that came all the way from Houston. I had two groups, actually, that have been here, and they planned to come see me, stayed a few nights. The other friends were coming in and on another trip and came here specifically to visit with me. So I just really came off of being really lit up by people in my life. And so today, when I woke up and I read the question, I wrote these questions a couple weeks ago. And it was kind of surprising to see this about what is it like when someone brings you down. I just came from the exact opposite of that. And so it's really interesting to look at the distinction between our way that we receive people. And some people, they do light us up. I mean, when I said goodbye to both groups, I'm in tears, and I'm not sad that they're leaving. I'm just so happy that they came. And more than that, I love them so much. And those are beautiful tears of I see you and I love you. And the same is true here when we're talking about, someone that comes into your life and brings you down. So it's really interesting when we really start paying more attention, being more intentional with the people and the things that we do. Okay? Now, I just came off this happy time. However, there are times where I'm with some people, and while I really want to have a connection, something always happens that there's a little bit of pain or suffering, or it may bring my vibe down. Okay? And I know that you've had this experience when you're with somebody and you want it to be so perfect, and you want this and you want that. It's just not naturally in flow. Or you might say that the frequencies of the vibe that I have or the other persons have is not in alignment. Okay? So it's really easy to notice it when somebody brings you down after you've just had a fantastic time with this wonderful people that came in. So it's really good to really note. I think the best practice here, based on this question, would be to really tune in and really note the distinction and the differences and the contrast. For me, I'm getting ready to go meet one of my new grandbabies. And I'm so excited. I'm already lit up just even thinking about going. And then there's other circumstances I look at and I'm like, I don't really want to go there. So we're real clear. And so there's that beautiful clarity of knowing the difference between the two. And when somebody is not, when they're bringing you down, and sometimes you really want to fight and kind of resist that initial response. You want to fight it and fight through and see if you can make it better. Sometimes that's just the way it is. So it's almost about noticing those that bring you down, and then just and trusting that whatever information or vibe you're getting is there for a reason, and to be mindful of that, and in a way to respect that. Even if we don't know why the vibe isn't working, maybe we want it to, or maybe somebody just came in like a bull in a china cabinet and just did all this chaos and things. And then that really kind of brings you down because maybe it was something really nice that you loved and they broke it, or they broke your heart, or they broke your ego, or they broke your, your sense of joy. So it's so important to really notice those distinctions and the contrast between a high vibing friend and a friend that brings you, here's my favorite sound, womp, 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 Anyway, whew, and I just see you as being in that high vibing place where the right people come into your life at the right time and for the right reasons and for the right experience between both parties, that the right experience unfolds naturally in the flow and in a place of light and loveliness and, of course, juicy, yummy flow of experience. Thanks so much this morning for being part of this, and you have a most juicy and blessed day.